We live in a world constantly flooded with information about the next best diet, the latest fitness trend, and the quickest way to achieve the body of your dreams. But what if the key to unlocking optimal health isn't found in the latest fad, but rather in a practice as old as humanity itself? Imagine a time before grocery stores, before fast food chains, and long before the convenience of meals delivered to your door. A time when humans didn't have the luxury of eating whenever they pleased. What if I told you that intermittent fasting, the ancient practice of cycling between periods of eating and fasting, wasn't just some new age trend, but an inherent part of our evolution, woven into the fabric of our biology? Today, we're going to take you on a journey through the fascinating history and science behind intermittent fasting, from its roots in ancient cultures to its rise as one of the most powerful and transformative health trends of our time. But more importantly, we'll explore how this practice, deeply connected to the very essence of our metabolic health, could be the key to unlocking the best version of ourselves. The ancient roots of fasting. Long before we had the science to explain why fasting works, our ancestors understood its importance on a visceral level. The practice of fasting was integral to ancient cultures around the world, not just for religious and spiritual reasons, but also for survival. From the hunter-gatherers of the Paleolithic era to the fasting rituals observed in religious practices like Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam, humans have been instinctively fasting for millennia. In ancient times, food availability wasn't guaranteed. Famine, scarcity, and seasonal cycles dictated when and how much people could eat. And while hunger was a challenge, it was also a part of life. The human body adapted to these periods of fasting, developing complex mechanisms to conserve energy, optimize fat burning, and repair damaged tissues, all necessary for survival. But in today's world, where food is more accessible than ever before, these ancient survival mechanisms remain dormant in most of us. The science of metabolic health. At the core of intermittent fasting lies the science of metabolic health. In simple terms, metabolic health refers to the way our body converts food into energy and how efficiently it maintains balance in response to food intake and energy expenditure. This balance is controlled by several key factors, including insulin sensitivity, fat storage, and cellular repair. Metabolism is the process through which your body breaks down food and converts it into energy. It includes both the creation of energy, anabolism, and the breakdown of energy, catabolism. The metabolic system is finely tuned, working to balance your energy intake and expenditure, ensuring that your body has the fuel it needs when it needs it. But the modern constant availability of food disrupts this natural rhythm. The body's primary fuel source is glucose, derived from carbohydrates, but when the body is not constantly fed, it turns to fat as a backup energy source. This shift from glucose to fat burning is the essence of metabolic flexibility, the ability to switch between fuel sources depending on what's available. Intermittent fasting promotes this metabolic flexibility by giving your body the space to burn fat, rather than rely solely on glucose. One of the most significant benefits of intermittent fasting is the effect it has on insulin, a key hormone involved in regulating blood sugar levels. Insulin is released by the pancreas in response to food, particularly carbohydrates. Its role is to help cells absorb glucose from the bloodstream for energy. However, when you constantly eat, your body is in a constant state of insulin production, leading to insulin resistance over time. This can result in high blood sugar levels and eventually metabolic diseases such as type 2 diabetes. When you fast, insulin levels drop. This drop signals your body to enter a state of fat burning as it no longer relies on glucose for fuel. The longer you fast, the more your body taps into its fat stores to provide energy. This is where intermittent fasting becomes a powerful tool for weight management, improving insulin sensitivity, and supporting overall metabolic health. The metabolic switch, from sugar to fat. One of the key aspects of intermittent fasting is the body's transition from burning sugar, glucose, to burning fat. This metabolic switch is a profound and deeply beneficial process for our health. When you eat, your body prioritizes glucose as its main energy source. However, when glucose is not available, such as during a fasting period, the body turns to fat as an alternative. Fasting promotes the use of fat as fuel, triggering the breakdown of stored fat cells into fatty acids and ketones, small molecules that can be used for energy. This process, known as ketosis, not only helps with fat loss, but also has a host of other metabolic benefits. Ketones are an efficient and powerful fuel for the brain, supporting cognitive function, mood, and mental clarity. This is why many people report feeling mentally sharper and more focused during periods of fasting. The beauty of intermittent fasting lies in its ability to trigger this fat-burning process naturally, without the need for extreme caloric restriction or drastic changes to one's diet. It's a simple and effective way to tap into the body's natural fat-burning mechanisms, making it an incredibly powerful tool for anyone looking to improve their metabolic health. Hormonal balance and intermittent fasting. But the benefits of intermittent fasting go beyond just burning fat. One of the most powerful aspects of fasting is its ability to positively impact a range of hormones that play crucial roles in our health. For example, when you fast, the body increases its production of human growth hormone, HGH. This hormone is critical for muscle growth, fat loss, and cellular repair. It has been shown that fasting can boost HGH levels by as much as 5-fold, making it a potent factor in maintaining lean muscle mass and promoting fat loss. Additionally, fasting can help regulate levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. While cortisol is essential for managing stress, chronic high levels can lead to weight gain, particularly around the abdominal area. Intermittent fasting has been shown to help balance cortisol levels, reducing the negative impact of chronic stress on the body. Perhaps most important of all, fasting influences a process called autophagy. This is the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells and regenerating new ones. Autophagy plays a key role in maintaining cellular health, reducing inflammation, and preventing chronic diseases. Fasting triggers autophagy by putting cells under mild stress, which encourages them to clean up and repair themselves. This process is one of the reasons why intermittent fasting has been linked to longevity and disease prevention. Fasting and cellular repair. The role of autophagy. Autophagy is a vital process that occurs when the body is deprived of food for extended periods. The term itself comes from the Greek words auto, self, and phage, to eat, meaning self-eating. During autophagy, the body breaks down and recycles old, damaged, or dysfunctional cellular components, allowing the cells to repair themselves and function more efficiently. In a state of prolonged fasting, autophagy is ramped up to remove dysfunctional proteins and cellular debris. This not only supports tissue regeneration, but also reduces the risk of diseases associated with cellular dysfunction, such as cancer and neurodegenerative conditions. The link between intermittent fasting and autophagy is why many health experts consider fasting to be one of the most effective ways to improve cellular health and potentially extend lifespan. As our bodies evolve, the demand for cellular repair and rejuvenation has never been greater. In our modern world, we're exposed to environmental toxins, stress, poor diet, and sedentary lifestyles, factors that all contribute to the breakdown of cellular health. Autophagy acts as a vital defense mechanism, and intermittent fasting is one of the most potent ways to stimulate it. Intermittent fasting in the modern world, a revolution in health. Fast forward to the present day, and we find ourselves in the midst of a revolution. A return to the very practices that our ancestors relied on for survival. Intermittent fasting has transcended its ancient roots and emerged as one of the most popular health trends of our time. People around the world are turning to fasting as a way to improve not just their physical appearance, but their overall health and longevity. The beauty of intermittent fasting lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require expensive supplements, complex meal plans, or a complete overhaul of your lifestyle. Instead, it empowers you to take control of your body's natural rhythms, honoring the way we were designed to function. In a world full of misinformation about dieting and health trends, intermittent fasting offers a beacon of hope, an ancient, science-backed practice that aligns with our biology and taps into the body's innate ability to heal, regenerate, and thrive. If this journey through the evolution of intermittent fasting has sparked a curiosity in you, if you're ready to take control of your metabolic health and embrace the power of fasting, then it's time to make a change. Your body has the incredible potential to burn fat, repair cells, and optimize your health. It just needs the right tools. Before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay informed about the latest breakthroughs in health and wellness. And if you're truly ready to take the next step toward a healthier, more vibrant you, click the link in the description for a free ebook on mastering intermittent fasting and unlocking your full metabolic potential. It's time to honor the wisdom of our ancestors, listen to the rhythms of our bodies, and take back control. You have the power to transform your health from the inside out. Don't wait any longer. Embrace the journey today.